Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tin Man's Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I'm continuing off with reacting to the evolution of Michael Myers videos for the Tell It animated channel. And the second one I'll be reacting to is the evolution of Michael Myers, and then he put 1978 to 2018 animated. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the lights off, move the camera up here for you guys, and let's get this reaction on the road and in the bag.
It seems the only thing that can defeat Michael Myers is a retcon. But just how have he and his looks evolved through the Halloween?
I love that right there. It'd be like Michael's trying to tape up timelines that don't even go nowhere. I like that.
Series. From the 1978 classic to the latest 2018 sequel reboot, let's slash our way through. Michael first appears as a murderous blonde boy wearing a clown costume.
Right, I know that. I would like to get that clown mask one day. It looks cool.
He's sent to a mental institution, and 15 years later he breaks out and dons the iconic spruce green jumpsuit and a captain.
Okay, he mentions it in here. Spruce green jumpsuit, which, like I said in the first video, that you could tell when you watch the movie, he's wearing like a green pair of coveralls by the nighttime with the blue light, and it makes it look blue.
Kirk mask, painted white with darkened hair. He goes on a bloody massacre and is then shot multiple times and falls off a balcony. In Halloween 2, taking place within the same night, Michael Myers is somehow stockier. His mask is aged and now has reddish hair.
Yeah, at least he added some more of the aged spots around the neck and the hair.
Sets out to kill the surviving victim from the last film, who happens to be his sister. She shoots him in the eyes, and he's...
Yeah, every time I see that scene, I'd be like, ah! For a normal person, that would hurt, but him, he can feel it, but he's not showing any expression like he's hurting or anything. And I always wonder how in the world he was able to see in Halloween 4 unless they surgically fixed his eyes.
Set on fire. Michael does not appear in Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, except briefly on the TV.
Yeah, I was about to say he did not show up in that movie because it was not supposed to be a sequel to his movies. They were trying to go the anthology route, which I'm kind of glad they did, trying to experiment with like new serial killer type ways to kill people on Halloween, which I wish they made Halloween 4 with a different story instead of Michael coming back. But hey, if people got a good script nowadays, they could do it. But I'm glad they did introduce Michael as a cameo, as a actual TV movie presentation.
Commercial, but that doesn't count. So on to the next film. In The Return of Michael Myers, Michael awakens from a coma covered in bandages. He's taller, bulkier, and finds a greasy blue jumpsuit and a new mask to wear. This one is less detailed and features a shocked expression with slicked orange.
Yeah, that was the only thing I didn't like about that mask, was it had slick back hair and the eyes just looked like it had a shock expression. And I was glad that it's a Shatner mask like the first movies, but this was like a retooled version. But hey, it still looks good for Michael. I'm starting to like this mask now.
Orangish hair that briefly turns pink.
And that's another thing. The prop makers, even though it was like late in the morning filming this movie, they should have been like in a snap, should have realized, well, wait a minute, wait, we can't put this one on screen because it ain't painted right. You should have grabbed one of the white ones with the brown hair. But nope. I always thought that Michael must have dug himself under the dirt or something, but I said that theory's out the window, unless the rain was out there and washed it off. And I said that was another theory busted because there won't no rain. So it was just a blooper by accident.
Blonde. After learning of his sister's death, he instead hunts his niece, but is shot and falls down a mine shaft. In The Revenge of Michael Myers, he is nursed back to health.
I still think this guy shouldn't have not even bothered with him.
By a hermit. His mask is elongated, with hair that...
Still, I might as well compare that to like a scarecrow head or something, a cross between an alien and Nicolas Cage. That's what you get right here.
It's grown out. Once again, he searches for his niece, but he's put in jail, and breaks out soon after. The Curse of Michael Myers features a more classic-looking mask. His jumpsuit also has been slightly updated.
I love that mask I know a lot of people don't because it looked too lumpy in some places and the eye cuts won't cut right, but it still had a good sculpt. Now, like I said, in the H2O, they used a H6 mask, but it was retooled for that movie. I said if they already gone ahead and retooled the mask for this movie, then it would have been, made a lot more sense. It would have looked better on screen.
In this film, it is insisted that Michael needs to kill his family because of a druid curse. He yet again hunts down his family members, but this time he's tranquilized to sleep. Ignoring the plots of the movies 3 through 6 and Halloween H2O, Michael is looking for his sister again. He switches between a variety
That's that horrible CGI mask. I don't like that one.
of masks.
That's the K&B mask right there. It looks too much like an alien. I said I'm glad they ditched it and got
Settling on one with frizzier hair and
this one right here. It looks better than the other two.
revealing eye holes.
When she cuts his head off, I'm still saying that should have been the end for Michael in this timeline altogether. And then if they wanted to do another movie, they can have a different killer or something. But no. They had to say that he faked his death.
He meets up with his sister, she decapitates him for good. In Halloween Resurrection, it's revealed Michael faked his own death. His mask is similar to the original, but with the addition of very noticeable makeup.
I would think this is one of my favorite masks out of all of them. I don't care what you guys say, but this is still one of my favorites.
This time he manages to kill his sister, but later on is electrocuted and presumed dead.
That was another thing about this movie I didn't like. They killed off his sister, and then Busta Rhymes had to kick him up until this happens.
Or is he?
Yeah, is he? I heard they were going to do a film off of this one, but it never happened.
But that doesn't matter, as the films were rebooted in 2007. In the reboot, Michael is again introduced as a murderous
I like to get that clown mask as well. It looks cool, vintage.
blonde boy, but when fully crowned appears to be built like a hulking dump truck, he eventually dons a greasy jumpsuit and a near original but much dirtier mask. In the reboot sequel, the mask is falling apart, and Michael is now donning new hobo-esque attire. But this bum would succumb to a barrage of bullets. The latest sequel disregards every film but the original, and introduces an older, camera-shy Michael in all-white prison garb.
This is the film I actually went to go see in theaters, my very first Halloween film in theaters. And I liked the whole plot of it being a sequel to the first movie. I said that was a good idea. I can't believe Michael would actually let the police actually recapture him and take him back to Smith's Grove and let him wait 40 years. But hey, he got back out again. But anyway, let's continue.
Michael is put on a prison bus, but surprise! It crashes and he breaks out, steals a dark blue jumpsuit and his original, much more weathered mask.
That mask is cool. Even though it's weathered, it's still scary. I saw that scene where Michael put this mask back on at the gas station. I was like, he's back, he's back.
A slang or 10 later, he's taken down, and in a brief moment of unconsciousness, his new psychiatrist...
That is stupid. You shouldn't be obsessed with your patients like that. And plus, Michael don't want you wearing his property. He's going to get it back.
tries on the trademark Michael mask. But don't worry, Michael promptly comes to and nips that twist in the bud, moving on to go head-to-head with his now not sister.
Which, I'm kind of on a toss-up with that whole plot device right there, because I heard multiple times that people said John Carpenter wished he never wrote them two being brother and sister in Halloween 2 well. In this one, they just cut that whole idea out together. So I said, yeah, make them like perfect strangers. They don't know each other, but he's just out to kill people and she's out for survival.
She and her family trap him in her heavily guarded house and set it on fire, which, as we've seen before, is a super effective way to kill him. Does anyone else hear that breathing? Thanks for watching this new and improved version of the evolution of Michael Myers.
All right, everybody, that was my reaction to the updated evolution of Mike Myers video that included the 2018 Myers in it. So stay tuned, because the next video is the update of this video with Halloween Kills and Ends added in it. So hope you guys can't wait for that video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and I said that's a wrap, and have a nice day.